Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Miss Rosye Vilanova Christine, and whom I love and am proud of, fellow cadet of the National Land Academy. First of all, let us give thanks to God Almighty for the abundance of grace and guidance for that we can gather in this place this morning. I am very grateful for the opportunity given to me to deliver my speech in the National Land Academy cadet in a pandemic period. It is undeniable that since the people of the COVID-19 pandemic, all aspects of life have been affected and experienced change, including the world of education. The existence of COVID-19 has forced the world of education to become an object that has been significantly affected. One of them is the lecture system at the National Land Academy, which has become an online system. Online lectures are considered appropriate and wish to reduce and break the chain of the spread of the coronavirus. Online education policies can be problematic in terms of their limitation, but also opportunities for flexibility. It depends on how the cadet plays to it. The online lecture system, as a result of COVID-19, has changed the cadet lecture system, which shall have remained productive, has actually gone into this line. The online lecture system with the slogan "Learning from home" does not mean that creativity will be destroyed. Many things can be done even if only from home. Existing free time can be filled with things that are appropriate and valuable. For this reason, there are several activities that can increase the productivity of cadets during the pandemic. First, taking part in online competition during the pandemic, interaction are indeed limited, but that doesn't mean that their intention will die. In order to keep the spirit alive, one of them is by participating in competitions that are held online. There are so many pamphlets scattered on social media about online competition of various types. There are some that are paid, and even many competitions are held free of chance. This for the soul of cadets who are thirsty for competition shall be a golden opportunity to stay productive during the pandemic. Although help online productivity and creativity in participating in online competition can also increase the fighting spirit of the cadet. By participating in competition frequently, you will gain experience, hone your skill, expand your network, and even if you are lucky, you can get certificate, trophies, and coaching money, which of course will be very useful. Second, try to experiment by taking advantage of the amount of free time. With the flexibility of the online lecture system, it shall be able to facilitate the potential of cadets to be more innovative and creative. It can be realized by daring to experiment. Experiments are not only about a complicated thing and need extra thought. You can start with something simple and fun, like creating inspiring digital content. That is by looking at the cooking tutorial, making bucket, or making mask connector, and so on, and then practicing and copying them. Of course, this will create a new experiment and also have great potential to make a field of income from the result of the experiment. Why is that? Because if the experiment is successful and the results are interesting, it can also be promoted through social media. The cadet trend on social media will be in the first market. In addition, experiment also on the creativity and productivity of cadets to develop so that they continue to increase innovation about marketed product. It is possible that this will be a promising business. This is why as cadet you must always dare to try new things out the other way around. Because by trying at least the next opportunity will open. Third, increase the quantity and quality of pursuit. In essence, with a pandemic or not, increasing the quantity and quality of pursuits will still be done at any time. But because of the pandemic and holidays that make people spend a lot of time at home, they can take advantage of this to be more solemn in worship. For example, by getting deeper into the Quran, by reading it better and correctly while understanding its meaning. By increasing the quantity and quality of worship, free time will be valuable and not in vain. In addition, it can balance other productive activities that have been carried out. Apart from the three activities above, there are many more activities that cadet can do to maintain and increase productivity during the pandemic. Remember, being a cadet is something we have questioned and wondered continues to learn and that try to hone skills shall be an obligation that does not deserve to be abandoned. By not spending free time just lying down will make ourselves accustomed to busyness. Busyness, of course, is not only about activities and how much can be done, but busyness is more oriented to what can be produced. When we can feel this result, productivity is like delicious food to eat every day. We will be stranger if we have free time but just sit still. Therefore, the pandemic shall not be an obstacle. The pandemic must be a whip in order to become cadet who remain productive in the spare time despite all the challenge. In the end, filling your free time with your true productivity will lead you to become a person who grow and develop in progress. That's all I convey in this short speech. Hopefully the message I convey that can encourage colleagues and profit benefits. I apologize profusely if there are words that are less relevant in the delivery and the language error that I speak. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.